Hi, good morning all. This is it. All right, let's take a look at a few things. We'll discuss this showdown. But you guys have seen enough Clint Eastwood movies. You know the good guy always wins. Come on. All right. I just want to take a look, guys, at the standings. I mean, it's. I guess I could clip this out and show you guys. All right, let's take a look at the wild card. All right, there you see the Islanders holding that last spot at 72 points. Let's not count out catching Tampa either, right? I mean, that's always a possibility. It's a 7-point bulge with a lot of games left. But for now, we don't worry about them. We still cheer Tampa to lose, though. Or the Flyers, guys, or the Flyers. But, I mean, the thing is, 3 have to get in over there, right? So the Islanders would jump in and the Flyer. But it's always just safe. In case the Islanders keep winning, we want the Flyers to start losing too. So any team that's at less than 10 games over 500, the Flyers are 9, although you don't see them there. So, look, the Islanders got that second last spot. There's the Red Wings, still in it, of course, at 66 games. The Sabres at 67 games and 69 points. The Capitals hanging around. What's ridiculous with the Capitals, folks, is their goals for and against is a minus 31. 174 goals for, 205 against. I guess I'll throw all that in there in this clip. It's ridiculous that teams like this and the Islanders are still in it. It really is. I mean, they've been outscored pretty bad by their opponents. The Red Wings are a +3, as you see. The Sabres a +2. Sabres now on the road, 15, 13, and 4. The Wings at home a respectable 18, 11, and 5. We all know they're crashing and burning, losing their last 7. They're 3 and 7 their last 10. The Sabres are last 10, 6, 3, and 1. So there you see it, guys. A 3-point bulge is all that secures Detroit away from Buffalo. If the Sabres get this one in regulation, we all know what we're looking at. So they got to go in there, guys, and just take this. They just got to take this game. And then we'll worry about everything after. Jersey's not out of it, guys. They're not out. The Penguins are not out. All these teams are alive. Any of these teams get hot like I'm hoping the Sabres do. But the Sabres are the one team that are out of it, out of the second spot. They are the hottest team. Detroit's 3 and 7. The Capitals 5, 4, and 1. We're 6, 3, and 1. Jersey's 4 and 6. The Penguins 3, 6, and 1. So we're the hottest team right now, and the youngest. I'll keep stressing that, and the youngest. Oh, let me just check something else here, guys. It is the main reason I actually opened it. And I'm just waking up. I've got a busy day ahead. 5 things to know ahead of the Sabres at Red Wings. Thank you, NHL.com. You have it there on time today. They're showing the standings. The lineup, they got Girgensson still on the first line, eh? It's not a bad experiment so far, to be honest. I'd like to see Skinner back there, of course. We'll see. We'll see today what they do. My goodness, the Byram Dahlin experiment is really working, eh? My goodness, they seem made. It's a match made in heaven. Those two out there. Power Yokiharu has always been a good combo, and Bryson and Clifton. Clifton complements his lack of physical play out there. So, UPL Comrie. He's been our best player the last few months, says Tuck. Well, Tuck will say good things about everybody, but UPL really has been. But our defensive play has gotten better too. It really has. I mean, you look at the shots against in games now, it's a lot lower than it once was. Coming out strong, fast, assertive starts have been hallmarks of the Sabres the last 2 wins. It's true. And now scouting the Red Wings, they've lost their last 7. Okay, so this is everything we know here, guys. We have got to go out there, take this game, win this game, and make a statement that we're going to be in this right to game 82 this year, just like last year, basically. Well, last year, what was it? Game 81 where we were technically eliminated. So, oh no, was it 81 or 80? I think it was 80. It might have been 80. I'd have to check. It was a heartbreak when we lost in Jersey last year. It was such a heartbreak. But that Jersey team was rolling, and it was just ironic. It was Lindy, coming back at us. And it's kind of a karma that we kind of deserved. I thought when we fired Lindy years ago, what a mistake that was. I did. I didn't like Pegula's decision-making, and at least now he stays out of things. But back then, I remember they talked to Pegula, and he said, my impression is Lindy's a good coach. He said something stupid like that. I was like, oh my God, he's going to fire him eventually. That the first thing I got scared of, because if anything, we were secure with, even with Regier, we had a great combination of GM and coach that was consistently winning for a decade, it felt like, really. And, the team had went to the finals, and with a completely different team came one win from the finals. So this was a combination that was working, and I hated to see it. Evaporate eventually, but it did. And guys, the truth is that's hockey. New changes were due. Things were going to change, and now I believe this is the healthiest we've been since then. And I still got my eye on Granato. I'm going to watch how this team plays today. I'll tell you that. If this team shows up flat today, and I see Granato on the bench not screaming at them, he's got to go. He's got to go. But right now, I'm a fan, so he better just keep going with what's working. Let's just get it done today, guys. I don't want to see any kind of a lackluster effort in this one. I don't want to see any kind of a surprisingly bad effort from the boys today. I want to see them play the way we know they can play, which is fast-paced, aggressive hockey, which we've been seeing. Now, if we're throwing 20 hits, 21 hits, 25 hits a game, I'm good with it. As long as we've got our pace going, and that team's out hitting us because they're just full of anger that they can't keep up with us. Not because they're a hard-hitting team, but the Islanders, as we know, are a hard-hitting team. This is a hard-hitting team year in, year out. This team hits, they're physical, but the truth is they're old and slow now over there. They're trying to change their system with Patrick Waugh. You could see they were playing more offensive in that game, but forget it. You're not going to skate with our boys. No, not happening. And same thing with this Detroit team. If this team outskates us today in this game, that's on the coach, because we have a faster, younger, more talented team than they have. And those are just the facts, folks. I would say that if we were 10 points out. It's just the facts. This is a younger, faster, more dynamic hockey team when they're on their game than Detroit. This is why we've been pounding Detroit in games over the last few years. We had that one game where they rubbed it in our faces, but weren't they up 4-0, and we came right back, made it 4-3 in the third? Wasn't that what I recall happened? So since, it was just the way our season was going, though. We would have been, our evil twins seem to be showing up night in, night out also. The good guys would show up one night, the evil twins the next. So right now it seems like the good guys are out there, the good guys are playing. We got to win this one. And hey, you know what I noticed? I checked my lights today, and on my phone, and I said, wait a minute. I noticed the front lights yesterday were really bright when I was filming. And I looked, it says 5600 Kelvin, and I forgot I had to readjust the lights. So I was filming, I was wondering, why does the color look bad? The color should be softer today, it should be better. I was wondering, why are my videos look kind of like my old ones, where I look like, the color's not good. And then I looked and I noticed I had it on 5600, which was what the old color was, because I had lights before, front lights, folks, that were 5600 Kelvin, locked in on 5600. This is why I exchanged these, because these ones I can go down to 32. So I got daylight and soft light with this. So, let's say I want to look like I'm on a beach in Hawaii, I can soften the lights in front of me and make it look like that with the green screen. So I'm just blabbing, guys. I'm half awake. I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm ready. I hope you guys are. This game, so you know, guys, game's at 12:30. So I got to get this video up to you. Let's get this game. Oh, I don't want to have to make a video and deal with you guys if we lose in regulation. So the thing is, what I don't like, the omen going in, we've won 3 in a row. You could say we're due for a loss. I disagree. I say we're due for a 4-game winning streak this year. But the 7-game losing streak over there, if they lost in overtime, it would still demoralize them, but they would still grab a point, And I want to get this in regulation for a reason, guys. Mathematics is why. And if they win, they're kind of due, though, Detroit, to win a game. So I prefer if Detroit can lose one more. So Detroit, to all Red Wings, be good boys, lose one more game, let the Sabres win so they can get back in this and stress out your fan base. And I'll be very grateful. All right, guys, see you in the post game. We'll see what happens. I'll be here, win or lose. And if the Red Wings beat us, that means they showed up and played today really hard, and they're going to. But if the Sabres win, that just means Sabres on the warpath, folks. See you in the post game. Might be a little later than usual, but I will see you in the post game. Have a good one.